More and more young children are finding a career as an influencer. But do they really understand the dangers of the web? Piper Rockelle's mother has been called out for her daughter's seemingly disturbing content. Whether these adults know it or not, I've seen where these pics end up. It's scary that her parents don't see the risk. Celebrity Pink blasted Piper's mom on social media, and over 17,000 people agreed. Piper has spoken her truth. Why are people fighting about a teen influencer's career? What did Piper do to cause so much concern? Let's find out. No matter which platform you use, you can't escape images of people in tiny swimsuits. And while it's not an issue if the models are over 18, it's another issue when they're under 18. On August 29, Pink tweeted, "How many kids like Piper Rockelle are being exploited by their parents? And at what point do the rest of us say, this isn't okay for a 13-year-old to be posing in a bikini whilst her mother takes the photo?" Here are the photos Pink was likely talking about, which were posted on August 14th. These also aren't the first bikini pictures Piper has posted. Here are some other examples from April 15th, from May 11th, from May 14th, from May 22nd, from May 26th. People had strong reactions, both to Pink's post and Piper's content. Some people agreed with Pink. Whether these adults know it or not, admit it or not, care or not, they are complicit in the exploitation of girls. I've seen where these pics end up. These images of young teen and preteen girls are not modeling pics. I agree with Pink. This girl is only 13, 14, and this is what's on social media. My girls weren't allowed to wear provocative clothes in my home. They knew why I raised them that way. And no, they didn't sneak anything. It was just how my house was. Social media is exploiting our children, and there are a lot of eyes on them. Bravo to you. Thank you for speaking out, Pink. It's not just a mom taking a pic of her daughter in a swimsuit when the photos are being posted on social media with millions of followers on multiple platforms making millions of dollars. Right on, Pink. This kid is way too young for this type of manipulation. Let her make her own decision when old enough to realize the consequences. But other people said wearing bikinis and bathing suits isn't inappropriate on its own. It's only if you choose to see it that way. As a 32-year-old, I don't put a bikini on to be sexy. Why would people choose to depict it as such? Nobody is being exploited. Don't know what the hell you're talking about. It's summer. Swimsuit photos are bound to be taken. Unless you view something as it isn't. So people need to stop this. It's all your minds that are in the gutter if you view it as an issue. This is where my respect for Pink begins to lower. She's missing the mark here, and it's confusing. I thought she was about empowerment. Wearing clothes isn't an issue unless others make it so. There's nothing wrong with her being in a swimsuit taking pictures. If her mom is okay with it and Piper is comfortable, then you definitely should not have a problem with it. Seriously, this girl is just being a kid. So what if she's in a pool wearing a bikini? As a mom of a 14-year-old girl and can easily see this kid is just being a fun kid. The water is blurring her, and there's nothing here. Hey Pink, do you know we are on 2021, right? Everyone is allowed to wear what they want. One Piper fan account responded to Pink, "Okay, this is the world we live in today. It ain't right for a 41-year-old to be calling out a 14-year-old. And I think if Piper was uncomfortable, her mother wouldn't make her do it." But someone else replied, "This is your argument? If Piper is okay with it, it is okay? It is up to her mother to set some boundaries, regardless of what Piper is comfortable with." But who is Piper Rockelle? According to Famous Birthdays, she's a 14-year-old teen influencer with over 4 million followers on Instagram and over 8 million subscribers on YouTube. While Famous Birthdays says Piper was born in Georgia, the description box on her YouTube videos says she's currently living her dream in Hollywood, which is in California. In California, the age of consent is 18, the minimum age where a person can consent to explicit activity. There are also laws in place to protect children from exploitation through CP. While California law does not specifically criminalize viewing CP, it does penalize distribution or control of explicit material involving minors. In order for a trial to be successful, the prosecutor needs to prove the defendant knowingly participated in the production, distribution, or possession of CP. With Piper's situation, it's unclear what the intention is behind the photos, and children wearing bikinis or any bathing suit isn't covered under California law. But even if the photos are posted with the most innocent of intentions, there's good reason for people to be concerned. According to the Canadian Centre for Child Protection, will often share photos of children found on social media to child modeling websites. Signe Arneson, the director of cybertip.ca, says, "So what you see as innocent, what a healthy, well person sees as innocent, someone with this interest in children turns it into something incredibly perverse. Luis Menendez Sierra, a sergeant with the Houston Police, says are interested in even the most mundane photos of kids, like photos from dance class or Halloween, especially any tub or shower pictures or them in bikinis. To you, it might be innocent. To this it's like a prize. It's like, this is amazing. Someone just gave me this for free. But because generic photos of children posted on social media aren't CP, can't be arrested for possessing it. Sergeant Menendez Sierra says, so we wouldn't be able to charge them for having that picture, but it's scary that they do have that picture. As we can see, there are valid reasons to be concerned about the photos Piper is posting on social media. After Pink posted her tweet, Piper responded in an interview with TMZ. Piper said no one forced her to do anything. The first thing I want everyone to know is that my mom doesn't make me do anything. Quite the opposite. I'm a kid who had a dream and my mom is amazing enough to help me live it out. She also responded to Pink directly. I don't think Pink has ever seen one of my YouTube videos, because if she did, she'd see it's just my friends and me having fun and acting like ourselves. The content we make is the kind of stuff anyone can watch. Piper said after doing research on Pink, she learned Pink started her career when she was around Piper's age, and Piper said she wondered why Pink was calling her out for doing the same thing Pink did at the beginning of her career. It's unclear what Piper is referring to. Piper said her bathing suit choice was appropriate for the season, and there was nothing wrong with wearing a two-piece bathing suit. When responding to Pink's tweet, Piper said her content was just her and her friends having fun and living their lives. She also said it was the kind of stuff anyone can watch. But is this actually true? Let's look at some of her content. Some of the videos she's posted include, we got fake IDs, got caught, cheating with the door lock prank on boyfriend, him, and no touching for 24 hours challenge. As we can see, many of the titles and thumbnails allude to suggestive topics like cheating on your partner and intimate activity, which feels more inappropriate when you realize Piper was either 13 or 14 when the videos were posted, and that the videos are targeted towards children. In a different video series, Tinder in Real Life, Piper appears to promote the dating app Tinder, which is known for casual dating and hookups. Considering Piper was only 13 at the time, it seems inappropriate for her to be promoting a dating app, even though the concept of dating isn't bad itself. The topic of another video, I got plastic surgery and instantly regret it, isn't inherently suggestive, but it seems inappropriate for a 14-year-old to be talking about to her young audience. And another video, telling my best friend I love her, prank, appears to treat same-sex relationships and coming out as a joke, which can present the wrong message about being LGBTQ+ to her young audience. Even though most of these videos are pranks or challenges, it can be hard for a child to distinguish between pranks and reality. Or, even worse, they think these pranks are appropriate to pull on their own friends. Since the initial controversy, Piper has made some more comments about the situation. In an interview with the Paparazzi Gamer posted on September 1st, she said she was hurt by Pink's tweet. What she said, kind of really hurt my feelings. But I feel like, I can wear a bathing suit. I'm young, I'm having fun. She also said when she took the photos Pink was likely talking about, she had COVID and wanted to take a photo in her pool wearing her favorite bathing suit. Piper said Pink's tweet was not true. The statement that she made was 100% not true. And this thing that she said about my mom, not true at all. I don't know why people think that. My mom asks me almost every single day, are you happy? Do you want to keep doing this? And I always say, yes, I love this, because I love making people happy, and it makes me happy. The day after this interview was posted, YouTube removed 3 thumbnails from Piper's videos. According to Insider, YouTube removed the thumbnails in question after Insider asked whether they violated the platform's child safety policy, which prohibits content that endangers the emotional and physical health of minors, including content that's exploits minors. The policy also states that content marketed towards young audiences and families that contains mature themes is not allowed. The thumbnails were removed from these videos. My boyfriend reacts to Fashion Nova swimsuit haul, body shaming prank. My boyfriend walked in on me, wearing a hot outfit then leaving him, cute reaction. In the Fashion Nova video haul, Piper and her friend are arguing over who looks better in the bathing suits, which can be toxic behavior to promote to a young audience. These videos appear to have been deleted. Since then, Piper and her team appear to have changed several titles and thumbnails and deleted several videos. Here are some examples. One video that was originally titled, "A Boyfriend Prank on Best Friends" has been renamed to "Mean Boyfriend Prank on Best Friends." Another video that was originally titled "Doing the Dance in front of my boyfriend to see how he reacts" has been renamed to "Doing a TikTok dance in front of my boyfriend to see how he reacts." A video that was originally titled Girlfriend prank on boyfriend, we broke up, has been renamed to Party Girlfriend prank on boyfriend, we broke up. A different video that was originally titled First Sleepover with My Boyfriend Got Caught Doing This has been renamed to My First Sleepover 3 a.m. Challenge. And another video that was originally titled If You Say I Love You, You Have to Remove a Layer of Clothing Challenge has been renamed to Saying I Love You Challenge. Videos titled Calling My Boyfriend Daddy to See How He Reacts, Stuffing My Bra to See If My Boyfriend Notices, Cute Reaction, Distracting My Boyfriend While He Works Out also appear to have been deleted. Several videos appear to have had their thumbnails removed by YouTube. Through these actions, we can see how YouTube interprets her content as being inappropriate, even if Piper herself sees nothing wrong with it. And then, on September 9th, Piper posted a TikTok of herself crying. The text on screen said, "Yo bro, who got you crying like that? A certain celebrity that tweeted about me doing normal things that all teenagers with social media do nowadays, singling me out. Now I'm being by grown adults on a daily basis. Thanks!" So far, Pink has now commented further on the situation. This isn't the first time Piper's content has made headlines. In April 2020, Tiffany Smith, Piper's mother, sued the owner of the Instagram account Exposing Rockelle's for defamation, claiming the owner falsely accused Piper of being involved in CP. The account owner also allegedly published Piper's address and photos of her home, and Tiffany claimed strangers started showing up uninvited. According to the lawsuit, Smith believes that Doe and others are using Exposing Rockelle's to orchestrate a malicious and vile campaign in which Doe and her co-conspirators are directing millions of Instagram subscribers, most of whom are minors, to commit perjury by filing false police reports against the plaintiff, the suit states. Doe and others also published and circulated a false list of purported crimes by Smith to police and child protective services, prompting police officers to show up at her home to investigate, the suit states. The suit alleged the police did not find any wrongdoing, but things get more disturbing when you consider other behavior from Tiffany. Back in 2017, Tiffany kissed YouTuber Reagan Beast without his consent on a live stream. At the time, Reagan was 17, making him underage. Tiffany was 36. Most of the evidence of this event was quickly scrubbed from the internet at the time, until now. On September 1st, Joshua Barber from the Dad Challenge podcast released a video sharing the results of his investigation into the incident. He said he received a copy of a sworn declaration Reagan gave his local police department about the incident in May 2020. In the sworn declaration, Reagan said Tiffany was providing alcohol to people who cannot legally purchase it themselves. She drank a lot herself and was extremely drunk, as shown on the video, and described what allegedly happened on the live stream. Tiffany and Piper were present, along with Canadian influencer Kristen Hancher. "We started streaming live on social media using the app YouNow from my personal account. I was sitting on the couch between Kristen and Tiffany. Piper was standing behind her mom. During the live, Tiffany started to French kiss me. Piper pulled her back to remove her. She proceeded to kiss me again. I turned off the live stream at that point. I was in shock and wasn't sure how to react. I had not kissed a lot of girls before." Tiffany allegedly did not stop after the live stream ended. Tiffany didn't stop coming on to me. She took me into her bedroom. I called Kristen for help at that point. I was scared Tiffany was going to me. Kristen helped push Tiffany away, and together we put Tiffany to bed, where she quickly passed out. We put Piper to sleep on the couch and left the apartment together. After Reagan left, he allegedly called Matt Dugan, the manager he and Piper shared at the time. He assured me that he was going to make sure Tiffany is stopped and punished. He promised me he would take care of it. Because he believed Matt would take care of everything, Reagan did not file a police report. The next morning, footage of the incident was removed from YouTube. In November 2017, Reagan said he saw Tiffany again at his 18th birthday party at a bowling alley. She was holding me and wouldn't let go for a while. I also want to add that Tiffany was repeatedly asking me questions about my being transgender and asking about transitioning to be a boy, etc., which I always found inappropriate. He also described what allegedly happened when he spoke to police years later. In April 2020, I returned a call from Officer Pineda at Hollywood LAPD. I explained to him what happened in detail. He told me that it wasn't a crime since there was no actual. He didn't take my report, but told me to file a report with my local police department for my. Even if Piper's content was uploaded with the most innocent of intentions, it's still on the internet for public consumption, and there's no telling what the public can do with that content once it's out there. What do you think about this story? Let me know in the comments below.